This performer grew up in an era when same-sex marriage meant a man sleeping with the same woman for the rest of his life. Gender equality was what you called an identical number of boys and girls in a classroom, and glass ceilings were something you pushed people through for uncovering your dark, terrible secret. Please welcome Deborah Kimmett!
So I turned 60, and yay! And then I bought a scarf because, you know, you have to wrap yourself up. Men don't leave you because you're old. They just don't want someone they have to unwrap. I bought a scarf, and I booked a bus trip and joined a choir. And then I went to Stratford, and I bought this tribal-looking coat, and it's made of bamboo. And when I sweat, I smell like a Burmese forest. And I thought I was being original until I went out into the lobby at Stratford, and every woman my age looks identical. We had the same coat. We have the, you know, the blonde bob and everything. Well, there's a few women that go natural. They go gray. I've had heart stents and LASIK surgery. If I go natural, I'll be dead. I know what you're thinking, that, well, the carpet doesn't match the drapes. Well, maybe the carpet's a shag rug from the 80s. Maybe the carpet's old and has dust mites. Maybe the drapes should just mind their own damn business, okay? Anyway, it started to go badly when I was in my mid-50s. I was at the pharmacy, I looked at the receipt, and they had given me 10% off. What's this? Oh, actually, that's the senior's discount. Actually, I'm only 54. Actually, we give it here early. Actually, that's ridiculous. Then, this young girl gives me the eye roll. The eye roll that all of society will feel free to give me once I take that discount. Let me explain. It's a lot like when you go to the Bay and they tell you you have to go to the plus section. I'm sorry, ma'am. Your ass is scaring the petites. We're going to have someone escort you down the escalator to the room of stretchable waistbands. This woman at the pharmacy was trying to cull me from the herd. So I said, take it back. Now, have you ever tried to give a senior's discount back? Actually, I'll have to get my calculator. Actually, it's 10%. You just move a decimal point. Well, then she starts crying. She's like, I'm only the manager on Fridays. I have an urban planning degree from Red River College. She's like, and I drive a bike to work, and I live in a tiny house. And I go up to her and I say, listen, I'm sorry. It's just, I was being rude because I feel more invisible every day. And then she walked off like she didn't even know I existed. That's called ghosting. You know ghosting, when you text your kids and they pretend they didn't get it? But I'm getting weird. I'm getting weirder living alone. Really, recently, it's really been revealed. I started narrating my own life. Do you think we should have supper? Well, you can't have supper yet. It's 4 o'clock. That'll be 12 hours of Netflix. What's going on with you? Oh my gosh, and you know, I don't sleep anymore. I get up at 5 in the morning, no matter how late I go to bed. I just wake up and I think of the most ridiculous things. Like, who was the first person that ever knit socks? Was it a fisherman and his dyslexic sister, Pearl? And why do people take one yoga class and then all of a sudden start going namaste? So I've got to manage my stress, right? So I try to exercise, and I tried a few months ago, to do aquafit, you know? And oh, there's a health and safety issue. Let's get a bunch of people with leaky bladders and put them in an aquarium of warm water and hope for the best. Yeah. That's why they make you lift Javix bottles, because you can lift and disinfect at the same time. Anyway, if you go to one of these classes, there's always a group of women in the back that talk. They don't exercise, they just talk and they do this. They barely make a ripple. Never shut up. So the teacher's there, and I say, shh, ladies, shh. And then I get mad and I say, shut up, shut up. And one of the old broads starts doing this, like trying to get me wet, and then she starts pushing the water, and my God, that was the most exercise that woman had gotten in a long time. And then before I know it, there's noodles flying, and there's a fight broke out, and then there's the underarm, fat wings flapping, and it sounds like starlings about to take flight. And then, whoa, I got nailed by a skin tag, and I had to be taken to the ER. And can you imagine the wait time for an Aquafit-related injury? A long time. Thank you. Good night.